June 6, 2013, into Volgograd. Today I entered the city of Volgograd, known during World War II as Stalingrad, the site of the deadliest battle in the history of humanity. As the namesake of Joseph Stalin, the city became a symbol not to be lost under any circumstances, and to Adolf Hitler, a prize to be taken. Extensive bombing reduced the buildings to rubble. Fighting became ferocious, close-quarters mayhem. In a little over 5 months, more than 1.5 million people died, 10,000 per day. The Russians who survived were named the victors, and the Axis powers never recovered. The city is best described as industrial. Factories line the waterfront supplied by rumbling cargo trains. The only interesting sights were the striking war memorials, the most famous being The Motherland Calls. At a height of 285 feet, the statue is the tallest of a woman in the world. The monument presents her as powerful, striding forward, barefoot, the wind pressing a sheer dress against her body. A sword in her right hand is thrust into the sky. With her left arm, she reaches backwards, turning her head and shoulders to call to those behind. A pose taken when leading a charge, inspiring all others to follow. The image is powerful and moving. The statue stands at the high point of the city, a location that changed hands many times during the deadly battle. The steep hillsides were shelled into gentle slopes, and the land was so scorched that no plants would grow for many years afterwards. A survey of the area found that on every square meter there was 1,000 fragments of bombs and bullets. Given the importance of the battle, an argument could be made that the tide of the war and the future of the world was passed back and forth atop that hill. Admittedly, I did not see the statue in person. I learned of the monument this evening from a flyer at the hotel lobby. I was biking in traffic when I passed the park entrance. I even noticed the hill, but I didn't look up. I missed the largest statue in Europe by a glance. I could go back, only 7 miles, but I'm not going to. Biking across the city once was enough. I've long suspected that my lack of research causes me to miss fantastic sights along my route, but this is the first one that's been confirmed. Everything I don't see, because I don't know to look, is a necessary sacrifice for the feeling that comes from discovering the world for myself. To maintain my wide-eyed sense of awe, I can't know what's ahead of me, and I can't be sure of what's around. I must live in the unknown and embrace my ignorance. The hotel I found this evening was converted from a Soviet-style apartment building. Hundreds of these gray monoliths spread across Volgograd. The construction is practical, durable, and equal to all others. A design that follows the values of the time. The cityscape they created was devoid of artistry, unattractive, and uninspiring. My room is slightly more cheerful than the outside of the building. I have a small balcony overlooking a park and the river. I would argue that the bathroom is unfinished, but obviously they wrapped up their work some time ago. Bare pipes come in through sledge-hammered holes. Half of the tiles have fallen off the wall. The floor is bare brick and the drain is a square hole with a pool of milky water. I skipped taking a shower, but I did wash my clothes in the sink. When I laid down to relax, I found the cotton mattress to be so thin that I could feel the hard wooden platform on the points of my shoulder blades. This is why I prefer to sleep outside. My hammock, or even laying on the grass, would be more comfortable.